Hello, now we know about functions in C language. A function is a block of code that performs a particular task. There are times when we need to write a particular block of code for more than once in our program. This may lead to bugs and irritation for the programmer. A C language provides an approach in which you need to declare and define a group of statements once that can be called and used whenever required. This saves both time and space. C functions can be classified into two categories. One is library function and the other one is user defined function. Let me know the picture how the functions are. See this? This is a functions which we have predefined function and user defined function. Predefined functions are library functions, declarations in header files and so on. And the user defined functions which we reduce complexity of big programs. The C library functions are those functions which are defined by C. Examples, we have printf, it is a function which we go for output, and scanf, it is an input function. String strcat, which we in the previous class we learned about strings. Here we know about string concatenation. This is one of the function, etc. We just need to include appropriate header files to use these functions. These are already declared and defined in C libraries. User-defined functions are those functions which are defined by the user at the time of writing program. Functions are made of code reusability and for saving time and space. This is the main benefit for functions. These are the benefits by using functions. It provides modularity to the program, easy code reusability. We just have to call the function by its name to use it. In case of large programs with thousands of code lines, debugging and editing becomes easier if we use functions. Now, we want to know what is a function first. A function is a group of statements that together perform a task. Every C program has at least one function which is a main. And all the most trivial programs can define additional functions. We can divide up our code into separate functions. How we divide up our code among different functions is up to us, but logically the division is such that each function performs a specific task. A function declaration tells the compiler about the function's name, return type, and parameters. A function definition provides the actual body of the function. The C standard library provides numerous built-in functions that our program can call. For example, string concatenate means adding up of two strings, and memcpy to copy one memory location to another memory location, and many more functions we are having. A function can also be referred as a method or a subroutine or a procedure, etc. We may also call these type of things either method, subroutine, or procedure. And main, the syntax of this function is return type, function name, parameter list, and in these flower brackets we can have the statements whichever we want to go for this function. A function definition in C programming consists of a function header and a function body. Here are the parts of the function. The return type. First one is the return type. Return type may be a return value. Means the return type is a data type of the value the function returns. Means what are the return types we are having means integer, float, character. That's all. Some functions perform the desired operations without returning a value. In this case, the return type is the keyword void. Void means which doesn't return any value. Function name. Function name. This is the actual name of the function. The function name and the parameter list together consist the function signature. Next, parameters. A parameter is like a placeholder. When a function is invoked, you pass a value to the parameter. This value is referred to as actual parameters, and we may call as parameters as arguments also. The parameter list refers to the type, order and number of the parameters of the function. Parameters are optional. This is, a function may not or may contain a parameter. The next one is function body. The function body contains a collection of statements that define the function. Here is a small example which we are declaring a int. It is a data type. Add, it is a function name, and the parameters we are passing here is a and b. So we are declaring it at the main, above the main, and here we are assigning to a variable sum is equal to add of num1 comma num2, where we are sending add, it is a function which we are sending here. See that here data type, function name, variables whichever we are passing, the parameters here num1 goes to a and num2 goes to b. The values whichever we pass from num1 will be stored in a and num2 in b, and the calculation part will be calculated here. And now we move on a small example here. See this, this is the main function which we are calling that add. The values which we are passing here itself, the value 10, 15 which is passed to int x. X we are storing the value 10 to x and 15 in y. Here we are assigning a variable int result, and result is equal to x plus 5, and printf we are printing that value, and here we are giving the function name void which doesn't return any value because we are printing that one, so here itself, so we need not go for this another data types. Thank you.